Welcome back to this week's episode of the Liz Jones Report. Today we'll be at the Davison's Value Mart on Danforth, using information from the OPIRG's Supermarket Tour Guide. The store is a network of 70 franchises under the Loblaws umbrella, who is currently Canada's largest distributor. I chose to bring you here today as I, as well as many others, come to this grocery store due to its convenient location next to the Woodbine subway station. Not to mention its other luring perks such as the PC Club rewards points they offer, delivery service of groceries, and the pharmacy it contains.
Today we're going to focus our investigation on the produce aisle. I chose the produce aisle because I feel that people are very uninformed about the healthy choices they think they're making and how unhealthy they can actually be. To begin, I'd like to start by admitting, after reading the Supermarket Tour Guide, how shocked I was to read that the many ways that corporations influence our decisions. When it comes to something as simple as picking the food we like to eat, consumers are being manipulated from the moment that they walk in the store. Don't know what I'm talking about?
Well, have you ever caught yourself subconsciously bobbing your head to music while you shop? I know I do it all the time. The music is referred to as Muzak, and it's designed to relax you and encourage you to shop for longer. Can you hear it? Well, listen for it next time you shop.
Another example is the layout of the store itself. Often I come shopping for eggs and bread, realizing the aggravating fact that they are opposite ends from each other, causing me to walk through the entire store, which I usually end up picking up even more items. Have you ever noticed how the produce section is almost always placed right when you walk in the door? It's frustrating to me as I have to constantly reorganize my cart to ensure that my items aren't getting bruised. The tour guide shares that this is a tactic corporations use to ensure more of the highly perishable items, such as apples, or oranges, or lemons, are getting purchased as quickly as possible. And it's been shown that people are more likely to put as many items in their cart earlier on in their trip than at the end. Scary, isn't it? When looking at produce, especially apples, I usually are drawn to the ones that are big, shiny, bright in color, even if they smell delicious or they look delicious, and normally they're bruise-free. But the real question is, what do I know about these items? Many of these fruit have been imported. For example, these apples are from the USA, despite the fact they're currently in season in Toronto, and we could be getting the supply from our own farms. Importing allows us to keep a vast variety of produce year-round, but we should be supporting our farmers when the produce is in season here. When majority of these foods are imported, have you ever considered why they stay fresh for so long at your home? I was shocked to read that within the world, there are over 100,000 synthetic chemicals being used on our produce to keep it fresh. These chemicals are referred to as pesticides. These toxins can bioaccumulate in the human body, causing adverse health effects. Often pesticides cannot be removed without even peeling the skin and losing all the nutritious value in all these beautiful fruits and vegetables. Unfortunately, when we import foods from outside Canada, pesticides that are banned in Canada may have actually been used within those countries and then come here and be consumed by us. When scanning the rest of the produce section, you will notice that the organic section looks almost identical to the normal vegetables. I was perplexed to learn that in order for the produce to be advertised as organic, it only has to be 95%. Even still, I would gravitate towards organic foods to avoid the pesticides. I always assumed that they were locally grown though. This cauliflower from California further supports the Supermarket Food Guide's statistics stating that 80% of organic foods in North America have been imported. All of this information is mind-blowing, isn't it? As we near the edge of the produce section, it is always hard not to notice unhealthy treats. These are strategically placed to encourage impulse buys, and more times than none, win me over. This is even harder for parents with young children foods are purposely placed at their eye level. After this tour, I've learned that it's important to be aware that pesticides may be on all pieces of produce, including my favorite, apples, which actually happen to be, according to the supermarket guide, the #2 most contaminated food in the United States. The food comes from local businesses, and how easily I am clearly influenced by corporations' tactics, increasing my impulse buying. For the future, I plan to find local businesses to buy items from, and when that's not possible, sticking to a list of informed food choices. I encourage you to do the same. Join me next week to find out how you can get an A on your assignment.